Welcome to
Gotham.
Cenobites.
Jesus Christ. Have some snow. Same city, completely different zip code.
All rise, motherfucker.
YouTube, what is up? Welcome back to another video. You have entered the Gotham Gavel. This is Gotham Cenobites. I'm Terry, and we are now in session. I'm going to do a short and sweet one today. I don't have a whole lot of pictures of her, and the entire community has been talking about this one. So I'm going to be short and sweet. Today is my first Sideshow Collectibles statue. It's the Daniel Bell sculpted Batgirl with the clay face base. Yeah, this one came out of nowhere. It was a great 12 days of Sideshow. This is one of the few that really perked my interest. Still probably not going to get her just because I don't really have room or desire for a Batgirl. But nonetheless, I feel like this statue looks good enough for me to talk about. So what we're going to do is we're going to get into pictures, talk about the whole statue, talk about the base, and yeah, then we'll get into her specs, her pricing, and when you can expect this to hit all of your tables. So without further ado, let's get into pics. Alrighty, here we go, and this is kind of the full pan out of the statue. I'm really digging the look that Sideshow seems to be going for. I mean, DC is known for its dark, dark presence in general, but this line or this way of going, the way they're heading seems to be a little more darker than they usually do. So this is the full statue, and you can see she's obviously victorious. I'm standing over Clayface, so it's our first licensed representation of Clayface. I don't know a whole lot about that character other than what I've seen in, I believe it was Arkham City, where he ended up being, the Joker at the end. Spoilers. And we'll get into the second picture here. I don't really understand why she's holding a crowbar. It doesn't make sense to me, because what I've known is, the whole Joker, Robin thing with the crowbar. So I'm not really sure why she's holding a crowbar, or what the fuck she thinks a crowbar is going to do to Clayface. So, but the overall look of the statue looks pretty good in my opinion. Herself sculpted very well. As you see this next picture, it's more of the same. I mean, she's wiping her face after a clearly victorious fight with Clayface. Like I said, the only thing that stands out to me, right away is why the hell she's holding the crowbar. The wrappings don't really bother me. I mean, if you see the Arkham game, by the time you're at the end of Arkham, even though you're wearing a bat suit, it's ripped. So she could have gotten some scratches in the bat suit that are bleeding, so she needs to wrap herself up. So I don't understand the harping of people on that. But we'll get into this next slide, and you see, I mean, it's really, I'm digging the statue a lot. I mean, the belt looks good, the sculpt of the statue, the sculpted hair. And another thing people have been really complaining about is her wiping her mouth, which doesn't make sense to me. I mean, I get, if you're trying to talk yourself out of buying it, sure, why not? But overall, it doesn't bother me. It doesn't take away from the look. As we look at the next picture here, and man, she's looking good. I mean, it's Daniel Bell is sculpting this thing, so it's going to be top notch. Yeah, I mean, everything about this sculpt looks good. And if you see on this next picture, as we kind of get to the more professional shot, at least you're going to actually have more of the colors of the statue without all that extra lighting. But as you see, they kind of went small with the cape, like it was kind of ripped in the battle. Good reason, to make it fully sculpted. To have half the cape is gone. But I'm digging the overall look of this, the overall look of Clayface. I mean, the blues in the eyes look pretty good. And you see the next slide, I'm digging how they have the the waving Clayface going around. I mean, it looks pretty cool. And as you see the next picture, clearly she's standing on some sort of rock base, and Clayface defeated. It's kind of melting, going all over this thing. And there's electric batarangs all over this thing, which is probably why the blue eyes in the faces. I think that's how it was in the game, but I'm still not 100% sure on how electricity is going to stop someone made out of clay or dirt or mud, like how. But moving on, this is the money shot. This is what I use for the thumbnail, and I mean I'm really digging the portrait. I mean it's a pretty Barbara. But yeah, the sculpted hair, at least on this painted prototype, it looks great. But yeah, I mean I half expected them to do a second portrait of a more damaged Cal, but trying to keep it under. I mean the price is pretty good on this thing. But yeah, here's a good shot of the base. Again, those electric batarangs stuck in this guy, and I'm digging the contrast of the brown and blue. Looks pretty good. This next shot, I kind of just noticed. I know everybody's talked about it. I really haven't watched a whole lot of coverage on it. I know Daniel Bell had his video fully revealing and talking about this thing. And I know other people have probably mentioned it. But I really dig this shot, as you can clearly see in the Clayface. You see Batman. You see Barbara's father, Jim Gordon. I mean, mustache and glasses, and it looks amazing. And this next shot is more of the same, more faces. I'm not sure who this face is supposed to be. Maybe it's Robin. Who knows? But that's gonna do it for my pictures. As we are looking at the specs now, let's go see the height. Is 21.7 inches tall. It's going to be 13.4 inches wide, about 14 inches deep, and it's saying for now it's going to be about 17 pounds. The price on this thing is pretty legit, $710. I mean, I think my Batman Who Laughs wasn't too much cheaper than that, given the prices going up on everything. I don't really remember the Batman Who Laughs price because I think I paid $400 for mine after rewards. But $710, and it looks to be releasing. It says expected to ship August to November of this year, which is 7 months away. It's pretty insane. Just kind of give you some quick specs. Daniel Bell, sculpt design. Richard Luong design. Shi Izuma is paint, and then the Sideshow design and development team. But yeah, Barbara Batgirl, Sideshow Collectibles. That is gonna do it. Short, sweet Gavel. I hope you guys like it. I mean, what are your thoughts on this? Since I'm gonna take the gavel, hand it to you guys. What do you guys think about this one? I know it's created quite the buzz in the community. Like I said, everybody's talking about it. I think ultimately it's a few minor gripes that I think ultimately will be overlooked, because it's great. I mean, I've been in this hobby, it's collecting actual statues for probably 6 or 7 years, and this is, I'm actually looking up videos. I went back, I've seen all the Sideshow Batgirls because I was trying to find a video of this to put in the beginning. But yeah, this is definitely the best Sideshow Collectibles Batgirl that I've ever seen. Looks really good. If I were in the market for Batgirl, I would definitely jump on this. And again, it's the only licensed representation of Clayface. So But yeah, you guys let me know in the comments what you think of the statue. Are you getting it? Did you already pre-order it? Let me know your thoughts below. If you like this video, please hit the like button and subscribe if you want to. And yeah, as you saw in the beginning, football in the background. I'm going to go watch the rest of this game. I hope you guys have a great weekend and a great January, getting the year started off right. And court is adjourned. And by the way, she does get the stamp of approval. I just don't have a need for her. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. As always, yeah, I'll see you whatever it is on the next one. Peace.